It looks like Jeep is having a hard time selling their vehicles, getting them off dealership lots, and I think I know why, based on my number crunching, based on research, based on statistics. First off, the fifth highest number of vehicles available nationwide go to the Jeep Compass. 18,000 of those are available nationwide, the biggest concentration in Detroit. The Wrangler has the ninth highest number of Jeeps available nationwide and the highest number of vehicles overall across the country at 13,500. This is compared to trucks and cars and SUVs overall nationwide. If you break it down by just the SUV category, Jeep has 4 of the top 10 vehicles with the most inventory available nationwide, which includes the Jeep Grand Cherokee and the Grand Cherokee L. So why do you think they can't sell these vehicles? Why can't the Jeep dealerships move these specific ones off the lots? The Compass, the Wrangler, the Grand Cherokee. Well, there's some problems associated with these vehicles historically and even sometime recently. Among Jeep's most commonly reported problems are transmission issues, engine stalling, and the infamous death wobble that can happen to steering wheels at high speeds or on rough terrain. Now, I understand, I'm sure you do too, no vehicle is without fault. They're all going to have issues at some point. Whether it's a certain model year, improvements will be made, and they're getting better and better every year. Historically, there have been some problems with Jeeps. Based on data from the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, the 2014 Cherokee is the Jeep model. It's been the most prone to problems, 12 recalls, over 2,000 recorded complaints. When it comes to the most reliable Jeep models, here's a positive. The Wrangler tends to have the fewest recalls and complaints compared to other models depending on the year. Speaking of years, let's move on. When it comes to most common problems for the Cherokee, you're looking at the 2011 and 2022 years are the model years to avoid. 2022 recalls include related to signal malfunctions, missing tether weld from backseat frame, steering assembly bar issues. And that's based on 2022 recall issues. So 2011 and 2022 models years are the ones to avoid there for the Grand Cherokee. And J.D. Power gave it a 79 out of 100 in their reliability ratings. Now the Compass, which again has 18,000 vehicles on dealership lots right now in America. The Compass, these are the model years to avoid: 2007, 8, 14, and 2018. Engine problems, control arm, bushing failure, and transmission issues are the most common problems with the Compass during those model years specifically. J.D. Power did give it a 78 out of 100 for its reliability rating, though. How about the Wrangler, which has been getting better and better with fewer and fewer complaints and recalls? The 3 model years to avoid on that one are the 2008, 2012, and 2014. Electrical issues, steering wheel shaking on those, and it did get a 79 out of 100 for the J.D. Power reliability rating. So that's a good sign, but again, those 3 model years are the ones to avoid with the Wrangler. Digging even deeper into these 3 different models, the Grand Cherokee, problems associated with that. Looking at over 2,200 complaints on carcomplaints.com. I know there's other locations that these complaints could be made, but their website, about 2,200. Now, the average annual repair cost on a Grand Cherokee, just for your information's sake, just around $660. Of all Jeep models, the Cherokee has some of the most significant issues, including engine stalls, alternator failures, ignition switch problems. While the most recent models are generally more reliable, the 2022 has had 3 recent recalls. This is 2022 Jeep Grand Cherokee, relating to potential turn signal malfunctions, a missing tether weld from the seat back frame, and a steering assembly issue that could affect a driver's ability to control the vehicle. Now, if you go back even further, the 2014 model year, that had 17 recalls, about 2,000 complaints to the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, so that's a lot more serious. The problems with that one include the cruise control wouldn't cancel, alternator failure, engine stalling, and a supercharger bracket issue that could damage the ABS line and result in a brake fluid leak. I have good news for the Jeep Wrangler owners. No recent issues with that one. It's generally the most reliable of the models. 11 recalls were issued for certain 2010 Wranglers related to problems with steering, transmission, airbag components, brake fluid leaking. With 11 each, You got the 2010, 11, 12, and 18 models tied to the highest number of recalls. Annual repair costs of a Wrangler, about $700. So it's good now, but the older models are the ones you have to watch out for if you can't do your own repairs. Clearly, with so many Jeeps on the market available for purchase, you can probably get a good deal on one of those in your area. If you check out quotes.everymandriver.com, it's a free search engine, quotes.everymandriver.com. Select a Jeep Compass and then enter your zip code if that's the one you're looking for, or maybe you want to go for a Wrangler or a Grand Cherokee, the L or the non-L, because those are the ones with the most inventory available. Check them out. See what's being offered in your area. If you don't find it in your zip code, expand that zip code. Travel a few miles to save a few hundred or a few $1,000s on a new Jeep or even a used Jeep in your area. That's quotes.everymandriver.com. Until next time, I'm Dave. Thanks for watching. Adios. One final note. If you are in the market for a new vehicle soon, great. Connect with your local dealership and price and test drive at least 3 different vehicles. A vehicle's strengths and weaknesses can only be discovered when you are behind the wheel. My reviews can be good, but you need to test drive these yourself. Visit quotes.everymandriver.com, select the make, model, and your zip code, and you'll get invoice pricing in your area on those vehicles. Shop smarter with price quotes at quotes.everymandriver.com.
Thanks for watching. Please click subscribe and give us a thumbs up. See you next time.